The world's biggest online retailer, Amazon, has always kept its employees happy, until now. A few days ago, employees in Leipzig and Bad Hersfeld went on strike, calling for a fairer wage agreement. One of the strikers, Andreas Sandig, has been working for Amazon in Leipzig for 5 years. He feels he has the right to holiday pay and objects to being constantly monitored while at work.
I have to pack packages all day at a rigidly defined work table. I have to stand for nearly 8 hours without a break. And if I don't deliver this performance, one of my superiors comes and asks me what's wrong, and why I'm perhaps worse than the packer next to me, or worse than the average.
Although Andreas has already received a raise, the US company doesn't want to be subject to a wage agreement.
We're dependent on Amazon's mercy. They could take our pay away again at any time, and we wouldn't be able to defend ourselves.
2,000 men and women work at Amazon in Leipzig. During peak season, the figure rises to 7,000. We weren't allowed to accompany anyone to work. These are archived films of the packing station. The packers are working relentlessly, without chairs, on a starting wage of €9.30 an hour. And although Amazon advertises itself as a mail-order company, it claims its employees work in logistics, so it pays them less. Nicole Puschel is happy to have steady work, but she also has complaints. Puschel thinks it's unfair that she earns less than a supermarket cashier.
I studied retail and know how much you're supposed to earn. It's still not completely fair.
What has to happen?
We need a wage agreement.
We'd like to have met with Amazon to find out why they refused to make a payment agreement, but Amazon refused to be interviewed. Instead, we received a written explanation. Amazon's distribution centres are logistics companies that pack and dispatch customers' orders. The wages for the workers at the German logistics centres are at the top end of the pay scale for customary wages in the logistics sector. But the union says that Amazon is a trading company, which is meant to pay a quarter more than logistics companies. Many trucks left the shipping station empty on the day of the strike, but Amazon says business didn't suffer.
It's not about hurting Amazon. It's about making them realize that wage agreements are part of the German working world. And if they say that a day of striking isn't enough, we'll plan the next one and maybe we'll strike for a week.
On the way to his late shift, Andreas Sandig is still discussing the strike. He's even received emails from friends in the US, where it made it into the news.
We think we've achieved something. It's a big company and not everyone joins the strike, so we can't completely stop Amazon. But we've noticed that things aren't running as smoothly as usual.
Some people say that Leipzig is just the beginning. Amazon's first strike may well have set something in motion.